This cascade is growing out of control.
Get out of my brain!
So I play a lot of Cascade, like way too much.
What are those?
So I currently have a personal challenge going on, where I'm taking every single Warframe through a solo Cascade cap on stream. And about 20% of the way through the frames, I finally got around to doing Koumei. And holy shit, this frame really threw me for a loop. Koumei is a Gamba girl, and I have a gambling addiction. When I streamed her first run, it went fine. I made it to the cap, but the run felt a little off. Survivability was kind of mid, the damage was inconsistent, and for an involved game mode like Void Cascade, the gameplay loop felt like it pulled way too much attention away from the objective. Granted, this was the first run, so skill issue was definitely a factor, and slapping a build in a Discord and just phoning it in didn't really feel right. I couldn't shake this feeling in the back of my head. I knew there was a trick to this frame, and I had to figure it out. I heard people liked using her as a condition overload primer, so I pursued that path as well. I went through about 7 more Cascade caps with differing combinations of CO scaling weapons, and I was about halfway through changing my Nucor's Valence element for like the 3rd time when I finally realized condition overload is dog shit.
No, alright. I know that sounds bad.
I get it. It's really fun to fly over to the simulacrum, make sure all your buffs are applied, and then shoot a stationary enemy for 1 gazillion damage. Wow. But I actually want to play Warframe, so I removed all my CO scaling mods for Koumei.
But why? Why would you do that?
Because I'm only focused on the Gamba, baby. Hoping to hit it big is the only scaling I need. Shut up, Quinn. I don't care if the Cascade is out of control. 99% of Warframe players quit before hitting it big. Finisher.
Cause I have $30,000 in credit card debt.
After this realization, the build took a drastic turn towards quality of life. I basically doubled down on every single passive survivability in the game that I could find. Her third ability of Mori already gives her a 50% dodge chance, so I went ahead and stacked that with things like fast recharge mods so I can lower my vulnerability window as much as possible, rapid resilience to reduce the dots down to about 1 second. Rolling guard is actually a good replacement for this, by the way, if you prefer running that on your builds. Eruption, knocking down every enemy in a 30-meter radius every couple seconds. No line of sight check, wink wink. And Arcane Aegis, which once in a while will just give you God mode.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
All of these layers of passive survivability give you plenty of wiggle room, even at level cap, to just focus on challenges. And this is before we even start factoring in active layers, like Brief Respite and then Fortifier on my secondary. I also run Archon Continuity and Archon Stretch because they work. These 2 mods aren't necessary for the build, they're just more nice to have. For Energy Sustain, I run both Flow and Equilibrium, which is more than enough. Just make sure you have Synth Deconstruct equipped on your pet to generate health orbs. And finally, the Piece de Resistance, the best augment to ever be printed.
Shut the fuck up. Know your fucking place, trash.
Omakuji Fortune, which reduces Omakuji's 150-second cooldown by 4 seconds every time you get a kill with a weapon that is being affected by Koumei's passive. And as for the weapons, I kind of feel like you can bring whatever you want. The damage bonuses from the decrees will carry you a lot. Grain of salt though, obviously not every weapon is viable. At least I haven't tested every single weapon in the game. Holy shit. You're gonna want to bring weapons that are gonna enable you to finish the Omakuji challenges as fast as possible. For me, I found that crit status weapons seem to scale the best. And on top of that, I would also recommend bringing weapons that are modded with at least 1 with toxin, 1 with heat, and 1 with electricity. Having weapons modded with these 3 base elements will help you speed through the challenges even faster without having to rely on the RNG over 1 and 4. Once you get the decree that will apply cold on crit hits, you will have all 4 base elements covered for Koumei's challenges, and you'll be able to speed through them even faster. Also, as a bonus tip, all those decrees you're getting will apply to your operator as well, so rezzing yourself with Last Grasp ends up becoming free, especially in long endurance runs. To be fair, you could still use this build for CO priming just fine, but after playing with her for a bit, I really don't see a reason why. Completely foregoing CO priming 100% ended up being the way to go. Just speedrun Decree challenges and frontload your damage early on. Trust me, it's led to some of the most fun and easiest runs I've had in this game so far. One last personal thing still remains though when it comes to this frame. You see, I'm a closeted Ashe main. And after doing all of these Cascade casts with Koumei, one question still remains. Is Koumei better than Ashe for a Cascade? Hell no, Ashe is still Cascade King, baby. Ashe mains stay winning.
I'm back for a reason. Just tell me where the beat is. Shock to the system, listen, Steez are the reborn, I'm fetus. Discourse of the pissed off, little bit of mixed sauce, thinking when it kicks off, even the seas apart. But believe in the art, cause I'm leaving a mark like my feet's in Eden. Caterpillar never rapping fillers, never had a dealer, never hunter, never wanna until I saw a butterfly. Now I wonder why when I had a finger in the pie that it didn't strive for the miller. I'm a killer, make you cry, and you pillar, I'm alive for the skill of 10 guys. Frank Miller with a side of a brilla, let's ride till we die, go gorilla, let the hill of ice, this is the device, I'm realer, I'm psyched.